Welcome back to the 2020 Las Vegas Challenge presented by Innova Champion Discs. And, let's watch some disc golf. All right, Nate, we are back to the action.
Yeah, let's do it. We got the back nine from the Infinite Discs sponsored course, probably the shortest of the three, but I think this back nine is a lot tougher than that front.
It has teeth, man. Especially starting off on hole 10 here, which we'll see in a second as we get a good look at our featured card, our champions card, as it were. Philo getting a feel for the hole there. And Nico throwing west side. It's been interesting.
Yeah. We saw some highs and some lows, I feel like, on that front. There were some really good plays, but also everybody kind of had a little bit of a disappointing moment, it seemed like. See if they can kind of get it going here. Like you said, this is one of the toughest holes on the whole property just because at 381, with the basket just perched right there on top of the hill with the hazard sand trap, ideally you'd like to play it long and putt back at it, but that's a tough putt from 30 feet going uphill with sand right behind it. So we'll see how these guys attack. I think the common play is like fast disc out wide and trying to skip it around the back.
Philo doing just that. Looks like he's just laying up for the par here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that's not a bad play either. I think I would prefer, to lay up to the backside, but it is a little bit harder because you do bring the sand in.
Sure. Calvin is ripping his eagle, I believe. Yep, that champion eagle he loves so much.
Wow.
Ooh.
Right over the sand. That is aggressive and fantastic.
Calvin says he just blasts it right at it. And he says half the time it jumps out of the sand anyway.
Yeah.
If you throw it hard enough.
Yeah, that's what I did on accident. I was trying to go around the sand, and I went straight in the sand, but it's a pretty easy three if you slide up to the front.
Oh, yeah, totally. Rick going Champ Firebird, I believe. Yep, that it is.
And that's kind of the ideal play, I think. I mean, you'd like to curl a little tighter, but super safe. And the layup doesn't force you to go over the sand and find that little strip of land. You can just lay up short, easily short 10 feet, and you don't have to worry about that kind of sketchy shot that you might just on the right. It should be makeable.
I find that's what you're talking about right here.
Yeah, it's not that hard, but you can certainly imagine like hitting the pole and rolling back in the sand, or going a little too aggressive and going over the hill.
The margin of error is much less, right?
Yeah, and this is very annoying. Oh, that is horrible.
It hit the little feet on
the basket. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, that is brutal.
And he's got this putt for a 4.
Great putt. Really, really unfortunate break.
Yeah, I was really happy to see him at least make that putt, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
did not deserve it.
The world champion he is. I mean, he's not going to lay down. Bad break's not going to get in his way. But
Rick is a competitor.
Yeah,
man. The dude loves to win at anything you play him at.
Yes, that's a good save.
It was, wasn't it? And now Calvin, we staring down a birdie look, but putting right at that hazard.
But close enough that I doubt it figures in for him too much. So that's a really, really good play. Well-earned birdie.
Getting strokes on folks there with a 2 on 10, man.
Definitely.
Philo giving some well-deserved love as he will tap in his par. And, that's how he wanted to play the hole, and he played it perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Another look at Calvin's putt.
Pretty perfect.
Yeah, dead center.
Yep. Taking us into 11, Nate.
Yeah, this one's shortened from previous years. It used to be kind of one of those must-get par 4s. So I like this change quite a lot to make it into sort of a do-or-die, tough par 3, 430, OB fence on the left, OB water on the right. Really skinny little green. As you can see, it's basically asphalt. Like, that's just
it is fast,
super hard gravel, hard pan dirt. So it's tough. I think that low wide shot is the most common play. This is extremely wide. I'm worried about going OB long here.
It's a cloud breaker at Calvin.
Okay. Did it stay in bounds?
He's right in that fern.
Okay.
About 15 out in bounds.
Okay, beautiful.
It worked. Yeah, he was worried about it too off the tee.
Yeah.
But it did some nice things out there.
That's awesome. All those reeds are roped off, so if you push a little too straight, you could go out of bounds. That's a nice shot. Didn't get the skip I'm sure he was looking for, but he's wide open to the basket.
Yeah, great little alley. Nico? I can see this hole is playing over par.
Yeah, no surprise there. Because, I mean, just a wide open field 430 hole probably won't play that far from par.
No, true.
And this has got OB and everything else.
That might have been a good stop. It was headed towards the OB. It was still skipping.
Yeah, you're probably not too worried about that. He should be kind of edge of the circle. This has a lot of height, but it's dropping quick. No OB.
Like you call it, it's practically pavement right there.
It does not slow down. You really need to hit probably 50 to the right to get a wide rim disc to settle up there.
And Philo just playing for another smart 3 here.
Yeah, not a bad thing.
Nico, he's got a good look at the 2 here. This is definite Nico range.
Oh, right off the front. That was close. You see that tailwind blowing.
Oh, you're right. Man, he even accounted for that, but apparently just a little too much. Oh, my God.
Nice putt there. Another save.
What a par save out of Rick, man.
He's been a little all over the place, making a lot of putts, though.
He sure has. And Calvin for another birdie. That's going to take him to 8 down on the round.
And I would guess not very many people could say they went back-to-back on 10 and 11.
Probably nobody
else. I
else.
think you could count it on one hand.
Nico making good after that little baby rollout. And Philo will just clean up his par. Did you go forehand or backhand off the tee here?
The game plan was backhand.
Okay.
But I was kind of shanking him. So I called an audible and I went forehand. And I figured I probably can't reach this, but I'm kind of fine with a 40-footer. And that's what I got. And I hit the cage almost exactly like Nico.
Okay.
So I had a credible birdie look. Did not connect.
I think you're probably less likely to go OB too with that forehand play.
I would say almost impossible.
Right.
I can't hardly imagine going OB with the forehand, but the backhand pretty easy to kind of saw it off and take that triple skip, and I didn't want to mess with it. So I just tried to get a little cheeky. Didn't quite work, but wasn't too disappointed to take a par.
We were checking out hole 12 here. What's your play on this one, Nate?
This is just full power forehand for me. It's right behind that biggest pine tree that you can see, probably not even right behind, I mean in line, but probably 50 feet behind it.
Yeah.
So this is lengthened from previous years. It's just so well protected. I don't think Calvin got through.
No, he caught a late tree there with his Draco.
And there's tons of them. I mean, there's just so many 20-foot tall trees. Unless you're going to go fully over everything, which isn't a luxury I have, it's hard to get up there. And that's really nicely done, threading it around the back of that bush. This bush is what scares me the most because I think that there's a bogey waiting to happen if you find the center of that thing.
I can see it.
And this is that super high play.
He is way up there.
And I can't believe this could go 405.
No.
I think he was shaking his head a little bit. But that's not bad.
He's not far off.
But Rick, that is kind of a Rick move, like really good shot. He's a perfectionist, and he's a great player. So he'll throw some shots that are going to be like 25 feet, and he turns around, doesn't even watch him, and he's like, oh my God.
Just disgusted
and it's
with himself.
It's like pretty much great. And speaking of great, holy cow, what a shot.
He just piped it right up the middle. It was an interesting line there.
Yeah.
I liked it. Low and laser beaming at the basket. There's Calvin.
Tricky putt and no jump or anything. He's able to deliver that Anheuser with that much speed.
And Ricky took a minute trying to find a way to get through this.
I didn't think he had gotten that unfortunate. He was longer even than I thought with the drive, but this is really obstructed.
Yeah, there was no way he was going to make it.
Oh, man. That's frustrating.
Almost did.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, to be so close. Philo, after a drive he did not like either, by the way.
Well, I doubt he's trying to go around that
He
bush.
wasn't. Yeah, he's like calling for the fade, and he's like, oh, wait, that might actually work.
Yeah. But that's disc golf for you.
It kind of
Especially when it's over 400 feet, and there's a lot of things to dodge, and there's a little wind. You just try to throw the thing with the right weight on it.
Sometimes you miss so bad it's good again.
Yeah, absolutely. And that it really isn't even that bad a miss. He threw it a nice shot, got a good skip.
And Nico with a nice birdie from him as well. And Rick and Calvin with some pickup pars there. Making this card a little tighter.
He's got a good spin rate. Out of a push putt, he really gets it clean out of his hand. Able to throw those 50-footers pretty effortlessly. Not that one was 50, but that's just something I really admire about Philo's game.
You can see that time and time again. This one, danger lurks.
Yeah, treacherous little guy. Super short, but as you can see, 3 sand traps. They're letting you know they're OB. And then you've got that OB path back there. I think the play is just find that brush directly behind the basket if you can. That's probably going to set you up for like a 20-footer.
Yeah.
But you see backhands, you see forehands here. I even saw a spike hyzer thrown from the dead back of the tee pad.
No kidding.
The guy on my card.
Oh.
Yeah, like fully over everything.
That was nice.
That's perfect. That's exactly where you want to go. Put enough weight on it that you're not going to hit any sand. If it goes 30, that's all right. Maybe you make it, but he did the perfect job. He's not even 30 feet away. This is going to need to skip out of the sand or over the sand and in.
Oh my gosh.
But he finds the sand on the right. That's annoying, but man, that's what you get if you want to ace this hole. You're going to be coming pretty close.
After watching that, it seems like the backhand is the better play because you can skip long and not go OB.
Yeah, that's the you can do the same thing
play,
with the forehand. That's kind of what I try to do with the forehand is throw it pretty straight, come around the back of the basket, and hopefully have those rocks block it. Here's a spike.
Here. At a Rick.
Perfect. Those are fantastic, and Nico should be pretty close. You can see the wind picking up just a little bit more. Overall, a pretty calm day by Vegas standards.
Yeah, definitely. It was beautiful out there. Actually,
it was
perfect temperature.
Got a little bit of a sunburn.
We'll take that after last year.
Yeah.
And Nico making good on the par save. I'm sure he wishes it was a 1 instead of a 3. It was about a foot away.
Yeah, so close.
And Ricky's got this one all day. Yeah, no problem there.
Nice.
Rick's starting to get it going here. Sitting at 5 down. Calvin with that 9 leading the card. Philo's going to try and tie him right now, though.
Oh, no.
That was a weird one.
Yeah, happens to everybody.
Yeah. There's kind of mildly weird footing down there. I don't know if what it was, but...
Yeah, I think it's probably not diagnosable. Just kind of a weird...
Sometimes you just miss a putt.
Weird timing issue. You never know what... he's trying to figure it out right now. But, yeah, we all do it every once in a while.
He actually went back to the spot and, did some more of that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Calvin did not have to go back to his spot, though.
No, and 9 under through 13. Not much to complain about there. That's some really good shooting.
Not at all. Watch that settle in, and we will kick it off to our sponsor.
How was your first A field?
It's great.
Welcome to 2020. I just want to send a huge thank you out to all of our Innova throwers that have supported the Tour Series program. Every player on Team Star and Champion has a special signature disc available at the Innova factory store and at retailers around the world. Huge part of what keeps us able to do what we love and be professional disc golfers out there on tour. So thank you so much for supporting it.
All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. But first, we got to thank you have a champion disc. And there's a ton of media out here, Nate.
Yeah, there is a lot. I mean, I think that's the new normal.
I love it, man.
It's really cool. It's thanks to the fans for generating the interest that makes it viable. It's so cool. I think this is one of the harder holes, hole 14, especially from my perspective, because it's just a big crush to get all the way over that out of bounds green. And if you flip it over, there's a cart path waiting for you on the right side. Calvin probably doesn't think it's that hard of a hole.
He's throwing that cloud breaker again, but too much hyzer. That's going left.
But it's fine, I think. I mean,
no.
Really? Did it skip?
It skipped all the way
over. Really unlucky. There's so many bushes and trees.
Right? You think it would have hit something.
That's crazy.
Ricky? He's going T-Bird 3 here.
Wow, what a beast.
He's going to go long. Yeah.
That is nuts. T-Bird. I feel like it's a little uphill, if anything. It's like this is
isn't it?
Crush.
Yeah. Philo going back to one of his trusty Star Destroyers. 64. Puts a move on that one.
Yeah, nice turn on it. And that's great.
Wow, Philo.
What a shot.
Nico's going to try and bite that one off. Easier said than done.
Nice flattening. Needs to get left now. Sweet. Hopefully not dead behind that tree.
Yeah, I know. We'll see how interesting that putt is going to end up being.
Man, that's unlucky. How does a disc even sneak through all that?
Right?
Look how much stuff is in between him and the basket.
Oh, what a break, man. He'll end up taking a bogey. That's going to cooler him a little bit. I'll see if Ricky can sneak into 2.
Nice. Sneak in he did.
Wow.
That is incredible. T-Bird 3.
Going long.
Huge.
And here is Nico's look. Not the easiest one, Nate.
Nice.
Well done, Nico. Those are some great 2s.
Yeah.
We're going to end up with 3 birdies on this hole, Nate.
That's awesome. Big drives.
There they were. And Philo, probably the shortest arm on the card.
Yeah, certainly.
Gets the closest
Certainly.
by far.
But not a short arm at
No.
all.
That is also
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
We're comparing billionaires here.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
like-
Definitely.
Who's the richest
These are
billionaire?
1%ers.
Yes. I could watch Rick putt all day, man. It is.
I could watch slow-mo of putts that barely make it
That is the best,
for
isn't
a
it?
long time. Don't show me any that don't make it, but all these barely makes
Yeah.
makes the basket feel huge.
It does, doesn't it? All right, 15. Or back to Musket territory.
Yeah, here we go. This one is a little hyzer shot. I think we're going to see some of those Firebird type speed discs, maybe even mid-range if you want to throw kind of a flatter line. That's very available.
There's the Firebird out of Ricky. That's a beefy one. He put some flex on that thing.
Yeah.
That'll putt.
Yeah. He's got a lot of discs with that double stamp thing with the lines.
It's
I'm not sure what it is, but
It's when he got signed by Innova. He went to the factory and just grabbed a bunch of plastic, and then you can't leave with blanks. And it was
that's true.
The New Mexico stamp was in the machine at the
Okay,
time,
yeah.
so he just ripped them all off.
yeah. He's got a. Congrats, New Mexico.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, Ricky, you a big New Mexico fan?" He's like, It was in the machine.
That's cool.
Yeah. But now it's like his thing.
Yeah, it is kind of. What a
Nico,
shot.
buddy.
What was that disc? Do you have it? Oh yeah, he didn't respond.
No.
We'll get back to that.
It's kind of one I'm the most curious about too.
I know.
To be honest, yeah.
I know.
Calvin with a Firebird as well.
Nice little roll. Might
Yeah.
be obstructed, but pretty close.
Yeah, I should make that. Philo. Looking for the 2. And left it just a little bit short.
Something frustrating him.
Yep. Rick. New Mexico for the win.
Oh yeah. Nice birdie.
Well done, Ricky. And Calvin looking to keep pace. Keep his 2-stroke lead over Ricky.
Oh no.
He took a little longer than he usually does with that one. If it was a kind of a weird look over there.
I'm guessing those. I don't know. Are these willows?
I think they are,
They're
yeah.
kind of dangling down into his line just a little bit. You get that thing where you're like, will the putter just bust through that, or do I need to dodge that? And
Yeah.
Sometimes can take your mind off of the task at hand a little bit when there's all those little things swinging through your vision.
There's Philo dropping in his par. And this card's gotten pretty tightly packed here.
Yeah.
As Nico cards another bird.
Nice.
A signature Nico putt, man.
Yeah, the nose down shows the bottom of the disc.
Really interesting. And we are on to hole 16. Where are we going, Nate?
It's just right behind that big bush right there where those people are walking. So wide hyzer. Probably just grab that same disc you threw on the last hole and do it again. A little bit spikier.
Dangerous OB, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is right there.
And that's why you want to stay overstable with it and stay kind of spiky. You don't want to play like a flat, low shot that much, because if you do clear that hill, it's cruising out of bounds.
And there's the Firebird out of Ricky.
Yeah, nice and high. So it's not going to have a whole lot of skip energy. Has some, though.
Sit.
Got that a little bit more left. No way.
Sit.
Okay.
Good. Whew.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. It's just right there.
Yeah, and when you throw a T-bird 550 feet, it's like, what are you supposed to do? You know?
Chuck up to a putter, I guess.
Yeah. Can I tape a rock to one of my pigs so it goes slower?
Nico. That's kind of the play you want, right?
That's solid. Yeah, I think you'd like to see the disc like crawl over that hill,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
know, you're you're being pretty picky there at that point. That's a nice shot. Pin high with that bush.
There's another slowed down destroyer out of Philo, thrown beautifully again.
Yeah, absolutely. Sat down nicely.
What's Calvin reaching for? He is going Star Firebird.
That looks like it has pretty good width. Oh, yeah. Don't do anything really dumb. How is this happening? Okay, good. Good. That was not good luck, but thankfully turns around.
It was a very slow trickle. Rick staring down a pretty lengthy bid for the 2.
Wow.
Body English plays, Nate.
That was awesome. Beautiful putt.
Sure was. We'll get a smile out of Rick there for that one.
I would love to know just like Rick's career average circle 2 makes per round. Oh, it's got to be so good.
It's
like
got to be silly,
3.1 or something.
That's probably a very good guess.
Something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's so dangerous out there.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Nice putt, Nico. Right at OB there. A little scary.
Yeah, definitely. And long enough that it's not just a gimme for sure.
Mm-hmm. This is not an easy hole, and we're about to see a star frame, I think.
Yeah, it's certainly not one of the harder ones, but it does have that little bit of, nothing really in the way, but that OB does come into play.
For sure.
And this was some really nice putts. And again, it's just like disc golf discs, drivers, really all of them. This is almost cement. Like it's not easy to decide where to land the thing. And when you're thinking about hills and the possibility of rolls, which we saw a couple pretty cheeky ones here where they're trying to get down there towards OB, it's tough.
Yeah, the margin for error, that downslope is very small. Philo sneaking that one in low am side, but those count too.
I do it all the time. I love that side.
It catches really good down there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Hole 17. There's a lot in the way late on this one.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I think you can. It's kind of a high hyzer backhand or forehand. You do whatever you want, but not that easy to just park it. You need to get it up pretty high, but don't go very long. I think this one's measured at 328. I don't think it is quite that long. Oh no, maybe that's the real distance, 291. I'm not sure, but this one, I think the T sign out there says 328, and I'm not sure that it's that far. That's really common to see. Looks pretty decent, but catches the top one of those trees, and now you got like an obstructed 65-footer.
Yeah, that was Rick's Firebird on that hyzer line. Nico trying to find a backhand version of that.
But you see the whole average. I mean, it's short enough. A lot of players are still making birdie.
And you really shouldn't bogey.
No, certainly not.
Yeah.
Certainly not.
And Nico's going to have a bit from there. It's shorter than he wanted, but not bad at all. And Philo.
Showing us a new line.
Huh.
No.
Showed you a line not to throw.
Yeah. Not liking it.
That might work if it was a little to the right. But
I'm sure it can.
Still not
I'm sure it can work.
Yeah.
For sure. But you'd like to go up like this and kind of dodge most of the
It
trees.
seems like it makes more sense. Calvin with that Star Firebird again. That is way up in the air.
Okay. Hit a tree, but got close.
Yeah, that'll putt for 2. And Philo, not the easiest of upshots from where he ended up.
Yeah, there's a lot of little tiny branches in there that could really ruin your day.
That was kind of what I was worried about, Like, there's mostly air, but there are some trees in there too.
Yeah.
Rick's got a line at it, and he's been banging them.
Oh, good try. The low spin putt.
Nice to see him go to that when he needs to. He's got it in the bag. Nico. He's leaving him low out there today is what he's saying.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That is kind of the more normal Nico miss, unfortunately.
I think a lot of us, it's
It's
hard.
Yeah.
Hard to keep the disc high enough, especially when they put OB. Not that this one has it, but a lot of out of bounds, wind, all kinds of things to think about.
Very true. There's Ricky cleaning up his par. Philo, this will be his par save. There he is.
Playing tough, this little hole.
It is, isn't it? It looks like Calvin will have the only legit shot at a birdie here. I guess Ricky's was kind of legit, but
Yeah.
not this easy.
And Nico, too.
Oh, true, huh? Yeah.
But shots missed. This
Yeah.
one made.
This one is dunked. Nice shot, Calvin. Getting a 10 down on the round. Nico cleaning up the par. I love watching their eyes.
Yeah.
It is so interesting to see.
I think the deader the better.
Yeah.
If you're in kind of that focus mode,
Yeah.
you don't really want any, not even like tension in the face, just kind of use it like a zombie.
It's all about the chains. Hole 18, and Ricky made the comment this is between clubs for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's thinking maybe, he certainly could. Clearly, he could T-bird 3 it if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see what he means. For me, it's a clear destroyer because it's uphill 405. You just want to get up there and take a skip. This is nice and wide. I expect this is going to be really good.
It's a Star Firebird out of Calvin again. Wow.
Ripping discs.
Between discs, but still going long on the shorter disc.
Yeah.
Is Calvin.
Yeah, well, he could still between a rock and a Firebird,
That's
maybe.
very true. Ricky's also going Firebird.
Man. And going deep.
And also going long.
Yeah. Maybe, they said between discs. We just didn't know that Destroyer wasn't one of those discs.
It's Firebird and Pig.
Firebird was the top, yeah.
Nico playing the flex line a little bit higher. This one's going to come in just a little bit short. You can see it crash in right here.
That's fine.
Set himself up for a cool putt between that tree.
Mm-hmm.
And Philo, he's got a destroyer.
That looks pretty good.
It's interesting to see. Philo will adjust his arm speed a lot, whereas other disc golfers will adjust their disc, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of two ways to do the same thing.
Sure, yeah. And
Oh,
Nico.
look at that.
When I frame it up like that, you got to hit the putt.
Did you tell him it was framed up?
I did, to be fair.
Good round.
Dang.
11 under. Finished with the turkey. Well done.
Sitting a couple back on my co-commentator.
Yeah, defending champ, though. He's, coming out strong. Oh, no.
Oh, Philo.
Philo could have joined him there.
He could have, couldn't he? Wow.
Close. He had a couple miscues, but still a strong opening.
Hands. Sometimes they betray you sometimes, Nate.
Absolutely.
And there's Rick with a good finish. He had a rough go of it. Fought back late.
Yeah, I don't really feel like luck was on his side.
It was not. Absolutely
He had some kind of weird breaks.
And there's Nico making good on the par. And Philo will drop in his to finish our round. Going back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah. I was like, did it roll that far?
He's got me a couple times. I'll go back and start putting. I'm like, oh wait, I have to film again. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, no. And we are out at Wild Horse Golf Club.
Great place to play. I'm so happy that they keep welcoming us back.
It feels so special out here, man. Like
It's nice.
You get that private property feel,
Mhm.
like the country club feel. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's the next level disc golf event. Calvin making good for that birdie finish. And we'll check out our scores. Hey,
Oh, wow.
look at that guy.
Yeah, that's probably the first time I've ever gone 10 under through 9 holes.
That was
It was
incredible.
a nice little start.
So cool. So you're on Gatekeeper for that one, right?
Yes.
Make sure you guys go watch that one. It should be very entertaining. And thanks for watching round one, guys. We'll catch you in round 2.